Hmm.
This armor's seen better days.
Not my kind of place, this.
Let's get used
I
to
worked
it.
hard today.
Not wear change.
I think I earned through the short straw with this watch.
Hmm.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Wished 'twere always night. I only had to sleep. I've got to get home.
Anything's better than
I
this.
can't stay here.
Even the grave.
Like it or not,
So tired.
I must go
I've
where
barely the
duty
vim to
calls
tie my
me.
boots.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to— You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
Best be heading home.
Why me?
It's been a hard day.
Am I shedding?
I drew the
It's
short
been a hard
straw.
day.
This place makes
Can't
my hair
expect
stand
to
on
fare
end.
so well every day. I'm in at ease here.
Of course.
I'm
No one
dead
would
on my
bother with a
feet
wretch
after
like
today's
me.
training.
Time for you to get to work.
I can ill afford to linger here.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Why? My knees have been acting up of late.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap. Our order.
This is a bit much for me. I'd best head home.
A job well done. Now the next step is to— What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Swift strikes are a thief's greatest weapon. Watch for an opening, then press your foe till they are overwhelmed. These may not carry shields, but their nimbleness allows them to dodge incoming attacks. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for the clever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your foe.
I must use my head.
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! After them! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path through.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. And learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Keep your distance, Arisen! Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and heal. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength back, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green. When one of the fiends comes, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Mel to see. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. Where do you think you're going? Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but...
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. "'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are evacuated. The people here are evacuated and safe. The people here are evacuated. There are more who can yet be saved. This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and I myself look forward to traveling alongside you.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning, but you truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall...
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the rifts. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do very well. May
Suppose I'd best be heading home.
Well
Must
met.
have taken a wrong turn.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth... You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They... much more to offer.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. You found strength courses through you. 'Tis good to see. They do say good things come to those who wait.
Where to now? I'm in it now. No sense getting cold feet. Could have sworn I had ought to attend to. I'm in it now. No sense getting cold feet. Feels eerie with no one about.
Now, where was I headed?
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself honored to serve. Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
Now I've got and stepped in it. I'll not step. Where it will get cut off.
So tired. I kept this about anyway.
Time to be heading home.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time. Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
gonna make any coin here.
A visit to Melv might jog.
Hail! You a soldier? Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been... We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so?
Lachlan. But I did...
Aye, I expect he will.
Ocado. To be honest...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as...
We must make haste if we are to arrive in time to assist. Few can weather a harpy assault unaided. Shall we hasten to Sir Ricardo's rescue? I know where that person can be found, Master.
Look, Master,
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favor us.
No sense letting...
One of our number is unconscious.
Arisen! Have you been harmed?
Osmosis detected.
Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this, you saved me this time. But I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder. Well, I'd best be heading back. But I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your...
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now. Follow me. We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ricardo. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive, had you...
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors...
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us.
A visit to...
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure.
Over here, if you please.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Harpies, master.
This foe will recoil from flame.
Over here, if you would.
An exemplary performance.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Tis a remarkable treasure we found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us, at last.
And before I forget, something to note, none of our number are trained in the healing arts.
Mayhap. You could dismiss a pawn, not me, naturally, and hire a mage in their place.
So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
'Tis no great shock to me.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Hope to see you again.
Got to fix this up proper.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Pull back!
Suppose I could just run.
From this moment forth, thou art arisen, charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. This is the second time I've watched over you like this. You do not remember? Then have you withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly... I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated. Though I fear...
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldiers. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very bit. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen... Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a... I would not depart without them. We shall have to... Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
What say we gather some information?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was... Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little... So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough... Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what... You do that? I suppose there's no harm in that. If you really... Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir.
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Mel.
I think I get the idea.
I'm in fine fettle.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some...
And I shan't resist.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit. Fruit roberant, are we? Do come again.
We ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant for me? I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, now tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to Well now, that won't do. You need only... Go on, 'twill only take a... If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which... But I shan't take up any more of your time.
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go, then.
A new day, a new perspective.
What to do? And precious little time.
Mayhap this time I went looking for. Yet the thought of the fallen. I couldn't live with it. What should I get up to today? I know what to do. You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for. Yet the thought of the fallen. I couldn't live with it.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I know what to do. You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for. Yet the thought of the fallen. I couldn't live with it. What should I get up to? What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for. Yet the thought of the fallen. I couldn't live with it.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for. Yet the thought of the fallen. I couldn't live with it.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Almost wish aught would happen to shake things up.
You ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for. Yet the thought of the fallen. I couldn't live with it.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Now, where was I bound again?
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was of the fallen. I couldn't live with it.
Always another errand to see to.
Right at home. What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was of the fallen. I couldn't live with it. I'm in fine fettle today. Returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was of the fallen. I couldn't live with it.
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was of the fallen. I couldn't live with it.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
Time. What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was of the fallen. I couldn't live with it.
Only care I have is how to spend the day.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was of the fallen. I couldn't live with it.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home. You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was of the fallen. I couldn't live with it. One second. What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was of the fallen. I couldn't live with it.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
What should I do? What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was of the fallen. I couldn't live with it. I'm in fine fettle today. Am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was of the fallen. I couldn't live with it. What should I get up to today? What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was of the fallen. I couldn't live with it. I'm in fine fettle today. For the morrow. What am I to could do. He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for him. That was took my head. Yet if aught was to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
Had rowdy, but I shan't complain.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for him. That was took my head. Yet if aught was to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
Where to now?
Right at home.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for him. That was took my head. Yet if aught was to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
No shame in letting down your car now and then. Some of the kids have moved. I can't listen to it.
What am I to do? I had ought to repent. He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for him. That was took my head. Yet if aught was to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
Now, where was I headed?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for him. That was took my head. Yet if aught was to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
Had rowdy, but I shan't complain.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for him. That was took my head. Yet if aught was to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
What to do? How precious little time.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for him. That was took my head. Yet if aught was to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
Had rowdy, but I shan't complain.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for him. That was took my head. Yet if aught was to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
No shame in letting down your car now and then.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for him. That was took my head. Yet if aught was to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for him. That was took my head. Yet if aught was to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
I could have sworn I had ought to repent.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for him. That was took my head. Yet if aught was to befall him, I couldn't live with him.
Had rowdy, but I shan't complain.
good. You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was to before him. I couldn't live with it.
Bad rowdy, I shan't be the rain for 4 months.
How do I put this? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was to before him. I couldn't live with it. Your odd desire for oblivion. And I could be. You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was to before him. I couldn't live with it.
That's right. I must fetch those papers.
And I could be. You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time I went looking for it. That one took my head. Yet the thought was to before him. I couldn't live with it.
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
Seems naught can cure our desire for oblivion.
This must have been
A hard day's work, is it too? There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await.
What might you need?
Mayhap this time I went looking for it.
That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers? Sir Gregor wishes to speak with you, Master. Shall we go to him? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Over here, if you please.
Well met, sir.
What to do?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually.
Over here, if you would.
We have arrived. "'Tis this way.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany my thanks? Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? You are in good health, I trust, Arisen? Not a foe in sight.
I cannot help but ache for a scrap.
Goblins approach!
No guard, man. I ought to have braced for that.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I thank you for the chance to hone my swordsmanship.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen,
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
by your leave, Arisen.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Let's hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
Ranged attacks are my specialty, Master. I expect you'll be wanting mine.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
Outstanding. No one can defend themselves when grappled.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. The day grows darker with our every step.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
Indeed, you are correct.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Ne'er could I have imagined such suffering. I cannot assent to this. I suppose I'll just have to make the best of it. My head's
I'll not take that from
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my head.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another. What say you? Would you be willing to help? No? A shame, that. We'll be in need of helping hands for a while yet. Come see me.
Boy, where do you think you're going? Our destination is the border check.
Let me get that.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean?
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's...
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim... All's been arranged. Come. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we...
Stubbornness is a kind of strength, I suppose.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Night is a frightful time to be wandering about. Shall we rest here till daybreak?
Skeleton!
This foe isn't troubled by lightning strike.
These things are only defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Well done. Well done, Master.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its...
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
I grant you roaring fame. Done no better.
Plenty more where that came from.
Acrobatics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search. The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
'Tis no great shock to me. Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Now's the place for the kitchen.
I'll go and open the chest.
We are...
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Where are the skeletons? Their illusion be a holy light above all else.
magics. Wait a moment. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Water is spilling through the cracks here.
What's this? We're trapped.
Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places! A Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard!
Let my magics grant you with elemental food.
Look at it! The beast can scarcely stand. A well placed strike. Send it gaze in strike.
A focused attack will end this fight.
Arisen! Are you all right?
If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
It is time we made for the capital to inform the people of Vermont that the Arisen...
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Good, yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you on. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
The monster seems to have dropped something.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll...
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
I will see to it that the law is up. rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
You ought not to go charging off alone.
Don't be such a one-thought. I know what I'm doing.
I cannot hold your balance. You are in need of aid. Allow me.
Wait right there. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart.
And I shan't resist.
I'll feel a sight better once
May have her by myself.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us, you must submit to questioning. If you value your life, I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, you, and no other, are the sovereign. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became the people rejoiced. For our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's yet, not all celebrate. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her game. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, Visit me a night in the tavern that we... This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the...
Off to market I go.
On that report, would that all my days were so tranquil.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consarn it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem... In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next...
Not at the expense of my duty.
What should I get up to today?
What delights might there be to find in town today?
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
I could, I'd never leave.
Crowds can be troublesome.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the chain of command. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
Well met. You are come. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
Shall we get some rest then?
Peruse at your leisure.
I'd like a quiet life.
Off to market I go.
To a ripe old age.
There's comfort in the humdrum.
Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Peruse at your leisure.
Take it easy today.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
A crowd that size.
Would that I had a helping hand. I've been catching naught but fry of late.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
I do like it here, but it can get very hard to turn into the night. There's naught I love more than a saucy rumour. Can't put a price on peace and quiet.